Hi, Joshua of Restate Creative here. Today I'm going to share with you the top 5 WordPress mistakes I find small businesses making. A lot of times as a small business you set out to build your own website. It's cheap, it's easy, you have enough technical know-how, and you've done a lot of research and you think WordPress is the way to go. Unfortunately, there's 2 types of WordPress. One offered through the WordPress hosting service at WordPress.com. The other offered open source and free at WordPress.org, but you have to host it yourself. First mistake I see a lot of businesses making is they go and they work with WordPress.com. Unfortunately, the tiers that WordPress.com offers often limit the amount of customization you're able to make to your website. And I work with businesses that will come up against a wall with WordPress.com and they need to move their website to a different host and redo some pieces of their online content in order to get to where they want to go. So avoid this mistake by using the software at WordPress.org and a secure and managed hosting provider. The second mistake I see a lot of small businesses making is little to no local structured metadata. Structured metadata is code in the header of your web pages that your visitors don't see, but search engines and social networks do. There's code that you can put there, especially through schema markup, that Google will read. Tells Google who you are, what you do, how to reach you, what type of business you are, your geographic location, and a whole lot more. A lot of small businesses aren't leveraging this metadata, which could give them a boost in local searches and Google Maps searches. Number 3, I find a lot of small businesses not ever backing up their WordPress website. I mean, no backups at all, which is playing with fire. If you go and try something new, you accidentally break everything, you may have to start from scratch. Or if you get hacked, which happens from time to time, again, you may have to start from scratch or pay costly fees to root out the problem from your website. But with regular and secure backups, if you mess something up or if a hacker messes something up, you can restore to a previous state and avoid the problem in the future. So the fourth mistake I see a lot of small businesses making is keeping the default favicon for their WordPress website. What's a favicon? Well, a favicon is that little tiny icon you see in your browser tab next to the website name. If you go to google.com, you see a little G next to the tab. So every website has a favicon, and consequently, your WordPress website probably came with a default favicon. It may be the favicon for your hosting provider, it may be the default favicon for your WordPress theme, or even the developer that helped work on your website. You should change your favicon to match your branding. Your logo here would be ideal. Your favicon is used not just in browser tabs, but a lot of email clients like Gmail will pull that favicon to show next to your emails. A lot of bookmark managers and new tab start pages pull that favicon to show next to your site name in the link. So people are seeing your favicon regularly. Using your logo will help them recognize that this is your website for your trusted brand and keep them coming back. Finally, the last mistake I see a lot of small businesses making with their WordPress website is not using analytics. So sure, your primary goal with your website is to make a sale or gain a client, but how do you know where you're losing people? Do you know how many visitors you're getting? Do you know where those visitors are coming from? And most importantly, do you know where in the sales funnel you're losing your visitors? That's what analytics are for. And Google Analytics can be added to your WordPress website for free with a handful of WordPress plugins. So make sure you add and utilize analytics to evaluate the success of your WordPress website. By avoiding these common WordPress mistakes, you can set up your new website for success. Or as you work to improve your existing small business website, you can avoid some common pitfalls. To find 10 more common WordPress mistakes that small businesses make, follow the link in this video description and read the entire article at restatecreative.com. Thank you for watching.